Garden of Rock contains profanity, violence, and occasional adult situations and is not meant for people under the age of 18. Viewer and listener discretion is advised.
And that's the rest of them. We really ought to get to hiking. We're losing daylight.
Are you sure you're feeling okay? No little orbs pouring out of anywhere? No black ooze or particles of any kind?
Yes. I mean, no, none of that. I'm just fine now. I'm glad you guys came when you did.
My, what pretty colors.
What is your name? Flowered... friend?
A neat trick back there with the tree thing.
Oh, it's nothing, really. I'm called Juniper. I assumed Alva might have told you.
About that. She ain't said much of anything since she's been with us, but somebody else could explain better. Thorny?
Oh, right. Well, what happened was...
But yes, you watch as this dryad kind of sits forward, seemingly very shocked to see this fox.
Alpha?
Alva.
Alva, sorry, I misheard. Alva!
No, you're good. Yeah, she's from my, she's from Safe Haven. She's one of our head druids there.
Yeah, no, we came across her while going across the river with the icky, goopy stuff in it that just seems to be all over the place. And she was injured in some way and had some stuff on her. And I tried to do the same thing that I did with you with her. It maybe subsided, but not as much. But she was saying something about causing death and decay and then find and protect the young ones. Do you know what she's talking about when she said that?
I mean, when all this started, she went into the deeper part of the forest, into the heart of the forest to try and figure out what was causing it and to look for some of our missing scouts, but she never came back after that. We sent other search parties out, but most of them either came back injured or didn't come back at all, so we kind of thought she might be,
Not to add more questions, but have you ever seen a small girl with... She had blonde hair, right? Was it blonde?
Blonde, yes.
Like blonde hair, mute, but could talk in a different language. We came across her and then she disappeared. We called her Lily. I don't know if that's her name, but we stumbled upon her and then she ran off or something.
There's quite a few children who live in the town. Maybe it's one of them.
Okay. Well, we're also looking for her too because she was with us for a while and then she vanished.
Oh gosh. I can only really hope that she managed to wander back safely, but
Yeah. Well,
we should we should go to Safe Haven. It'll be safer to talk there. The
Okay.
name.
Okay. Is it far, or do we need to spend the night here? Because I mean, I know I'm looking at Sif just putting the wood together to try and build a fireplace. It's like,
no, it's pretty close. It's maybe half an hour, 45 minutes.
Okay. Can you walk? Are you fine?
Oh, I'm fine now.
Okay,
You
good.
see
And then
she pops
Thorn.
up.
Yeah, and then Thorn tries to stand up, but she's still only at 16 health points, so she's a little weak, and so I think she kind of like a little wobbly. But then Balto will like hold her up. It's like, Ink, you're a good boy. Could I get a ride? And then Balto was like, and we'll just lower down to the ground to allow Thorn to climb on up.
We'll get you sorted once we can all rest.
It's all good. Here, Kenari! And Thorn will reach out a hand to Kenari.
Kenari will take her hand. Is she
Tries to pull you up.
Hang on. Just for shits and giggles, make a strength on that. I just want to see what
Here
happens.
we go.
Here we go. Just straight up strength.
I approve.
Roll good.
Yeah.
Can I use athletics, or is it just pure strength?
You can do athletics. Why not?
Okay.
This is just for fun to see what happens.
That was a nat 20 plus a 4!
Go!
She just managed, she's like,
Girlfriend.
yeah, it just pulls you up.
Kenari looks very confused.
Yes.
Damn
Kenari looks
it!
very confused, but very okay with it. And
Yeah.
he gets pulled up onto Balta's back.
She
Yeah,
still
it's
has
just-
the fury of the hells within her.
That is true. It's just like, come on, wah! It just pulls you up a little. It's like, well,
Oh,
it didn't pull you up
Well.
too fast, right?
no, you're fine.
Okay, and then she kind of collapses into you with you behind her, so she collapses back a little. She's like, oh god, okay.
He'll hold on to her to make sure she doesn't fall off.
Sounds good. That's good. Thank you. I appreciate that. So yeah, Balto can safely carry it. Is everybody else good? I mean, I guess Balto can offer more, but I mean, I don't know how much.
I'm good to walk.
I'm
Okay.
fine. Anjeli's like tightening something around where she was injured.
Cassandra, seeing that, will just kind of reach over and lightly touch the place that it was where she was injured, and is gonna lay on hands. 15 points.
Hey!
Nice.
You see,
I
you see that
honestly-
Juniper is
We might have a
patting the
long way
smooch.
to walk, so here you go.
Oh, that's a relief. Thank you. She'll kiss her.
Aww.
Kisses back.
Yay!
You see, Juniper looks up from feeding Balto a berry.
Yay!
And looks around at all of you, and she's like, "You're all so cute."
Thank you. I think.
Oh, and you too. Don't think I'm leaving you out. And she points out over at Stiff.
Yeah, yeah. Look at this. Where's Stiff? I mean, he is.
Let's start walking, please.
All right.
Still very uncomfortable.
All right.
Oh, I love Stiff.
Yeah,
It's
Stiff is
like, I
great.
don't know how to feel about this.
As we are walking, is there something I could do?
Sure. What do you need to do?
I think after a little bit, Thorn is just kind of Because of how much energy has been drained out of her, she kind of is leaning into Kenari as he's behind her. The 6 foot tall being 6'3", and she's like 4'10", just leaning into his chest. And I think it's like, hey, that's what I forgot. And then she's gonna grab one of the hands that you're holding on to her, and she's like, oh god, I don't have it anymore. Okay, I'm gonna try. I want to try to do a medicine check on Kenari.
Okay.
Because I don't have Lesser Restoration anymore because I used up that spell slot, so the only thing I can do is a medicine check. That is a 15.
Okay, what are you trying to check for on Kenari?
I am checking to make sure that maybe... What's that look on your face, Travis? I am checking to see if maybe... If it is all possible... Smolder. I am checking to see if maybe... Travis... With my medicine check, because I don't have Lesser Restoration anymore, I am checking to see... if back in the flower plant fight, when stuff happened, did she accidentally get him poisoned as well from mouth-to-mouth contact? Because she was technically still poisoned and diseased when they smooched. So she wants to make sure that she didn't pass it on to him.
Have bronchitis.
Does he have mono?
I'm making sure that Thorn did not pass through mouth to mouth the disease.
Roll for mononucleosis. He appears to be fine. It luckily seems like whatever sort of invasive species these living seed pods were are not infectious via kissing.
Okay, good. So then after just
they
doing
were
that
luckily
check,
lodged in your torso, so
it was lodged in my leg and was traveling further up. So yeah, by that bite mark.
they're gonna take a while.
Yeah, it would take a while. So yeah, she finishes like examining your hand and she's like tracing her finger around your palm and like double check is like, okay, thank God. I think you're feeling okay, right, Kenari?
Yes. Why is something wrong?
I was just making sure that you weren't, like, diseased or anything like that. I can't do Lesseration anymore because I'm thought taking it out of me, but I wanted to make sure that I didn't get you know.
It's no. I'm fine. You should probably try and get some rest. You've had quite the day.
Yeah, I know. I just
don't worry about me, dear. I'm fine. You worry about yourself. That sounded bad. No, let me worry about me. I
give Kenari guidance as I just walk by.
You need this, buddy.
You're gonna need it, buddy.
Yeah, it's like, no, I'm sorry. It's kind of hard to do that when you put others always in front of yourself, because that's just what I do naturally, because about me. It's other people that matter.
Well, that's incredibly sweet of you. I do appreciate it, and your concern is, well, I find myself being concerned for your well-being as well, and everyone's as well. Should how much further are we?
Well, we've been walking for 5 minutes.
Stiff's walking along the side, just keeping pace. Like,
yeah,
I'm like 20 feet ahead of you.
But still hearing the whole
Judging
conversation.
He has selective hearing.
Yeah. For reasons so stiff.
He's like,
Oh,
a
good.
meerkat.
Good to know. Thank you, Stiff. Appreciate it.
Yes.
I'll shut up now if I'm making you feel.
No. I don't ever want to not hear your voice. I mean, don't shut up. I'm doing this thing again where I talk, and it doesn't work out well for me.
Wow, I thought I was bad at that.
Everyone is just listening.
Everyone's just enjoying the.
Cassandra,
What?
you're not bad at that. You're just bad at emotions.
Oh.
No offense, dear.
No, but I am. Yes.
That's okay. We're working on it.
Juniper's like walking next to you, Stiff, and she just goes like, "Ew," when Anjeli says that.
Yep. I give her a look like, welcome to my fucking world.
See what I have to deal with.
I am the third wheel of two couples. Chili's Nights is very interesting.
Yeah.
It's just like being back home.
Oh, I miss Chili's. I wish there was a Chili's nearby me, but there isn't. But back on track.
So we're gonna
Oh,
go
now I
to
want
Chili's
Chili's.
together.
Yes. Yeah. So I think back
We
on
gotta get
track.
the Graham Slams at Denny's, then we have to have dinner at Chili's.
Yes. That's still the top Patreon tier right there. Grand Slam.
Yep. Grand Slam.
Grand Slam. This is where it's from, folks. Woo. Getting back on track. Thorn.
Hang on.
Yeah.
My thumb popped out.
Put it back! Put it back!
Okay.
And we're good.
Travis,
You're gone.
why are you our accident-prone boy?
Well, there's so
I think that's the most Texan thing that you have ever said.
Yes.
I'm done. Wait,
For
my
what it's
thumb
worth.
popped out.
for what it's worth, I've
Oh,
had
yes.
both of my thumbs. I've had both of my thumbs dislocated,
Oh my God.
and this one, the bone was sticking out of the hand. And when I
think
did
that's
that,
more than dislocated.
when I did that, I just popped it back in and just left it bleeding. So now this one just pops out for no reason, and then this one got crushed in a paint mixer and pulled it out, and so it just kind of pops out now if I move my hand around.
Oh,
So
Today
Oh my
on
God.
Travis lore.
Travis lore, and probably Kenari lore, because it makes sense that he probably would have thumbs that pop out like that. Anyways, moving on.
So-
For
you're
Europeans
good. You're
listening, we do not have universal health care. Save us.
No, save us indeed.
Save us.
But Thorn would probably be giggling and laughing at what Kenari is saying of like, hear your voice, talk all the time. Wait, no, but like, nah, how much further? And it's just like, it's okay, dear, it's okay. I'm just gonna, hope you don't mind. And then leans into you, and then she's gonna nap a little bit against your chest.
when she leans back and falls asleep, he'll oh, she's got the crown on.
You can remove it if you want.
He'll go to start rubbing the top of her head, but realize she's got the crown, and he's gonna look very confused, like
You can take it off, it's fine. She says.
he's going. I can see she just doesn't open her eyes.
No, she doesn't.
He turns beet red, but then does take the crown off and just starts rubbing the top of her head.
Just don't lose it, please.
No, of course not. It will be back on your head when you wake up, I promise.
Thank you, hon. And then falls asleep.
Question, Thorn, because something just occurred to me. Where did you put the flower that Juniper gave you?
I would have put it back in like my bag of holding or my basket. I would put it in either one of those.
Okay. As you were like putting it into your basket, you realize it's like slightly gloopy for some reason. Like it's got like something on it. Because I realized what sort of plant this is when I saw a different picture of it.
Okay. Maybe as she's trying to fall asleep, she like opens her eyes slightly to look at the basket that has the flower in it to see this.
For context, for anyone who's seen this video before, it's this same plant.
Oh my god, yes.
What video?
Oh yeah.
I want one so bad.
It's
No
also
idea what
called a
video it is.
Shamfoo ginger lily because it
Yeah.
does this shit.
It turns
Ah.
into shampoo.
Oh.
Nice.
You can milk.
And we're back around to our conversation before the game started.
No, we're not.
But yeah, just kind of just looks at thing and sees the goop, is like, it's just goop, and then just kind of like tries to nap on Kenari's.
Yeah, you realize this is like normal plant goop. You're like, ah, that's fine.
Yeah, exactly.
Fine.
And she's resting to
Fine.
try and once again give herself a short rest because she's very low on hit points. If that is okay, DM.
That is fine.
Yay!
Yeah,
And
it
I think-
takes about. Oh,
I think when she falls asleep, Kenari would use another cure wounds. I'm just flaunting spell slots at this point.
We
That
appreciate it,
is the
hon.
wrong dice. Oh, don't
yeah, that's a-
appreciate it. Don't appreciate it too much. It's going to be a grand total of 5.
Hey, don't worry.
That
Anything
beautiful
helps.
1 on the eyeball dice.
Well, that's because it was eyeball dice. It was Kraith dice. It wasn't Kenari dice.
My Kenari dice aren't inked. And I can't read them for shit.
It's okay.
In
You're
the
good.
dark.
That was gross.
I mean, hey, she also just healed herself just 5 hit points. She could do more, but she's
Cannot
like,
handle this.
but yeah, she's gonna kind of like nap, and then Balto, because the spell lasts for an hour, and it's only gonna be like 30-45 minutes to get there, so Balto's still gonna be around. And I think Balto does kind of look up every once in a while to check on Thorn, as well as you, Kenari, just like,
What languages does Balto understand? Is it? I guess he would understand common, huh?
I would say, well, he is a wolf tree, so maybe common is yes, and then DM, would Druidic and Sylvan be other languages that he would understand?
Yeah, I would say he probably understands those ones.
Cool. Yeah, so I'd say Balto would know common, Druidic, and Sylvan.
Okay, so Kenari will talk to him off and on in Sylvan.
Now, I don't think Balto can like communicate back fully.
No.
Yeah,
but he
like
understands.
I do to dogs, he's just going to talk to him. You judge a good
He's
boy.
I'm now
You
interested
feel
to know
the
what
whole
he's gonna.
butt wiggle behind you as it's walking.
Butt wiggle.
There's like a.
I'm now
of, like,
intrigued to
foliage.
know what conversations that Kenari will be having with Balto, but I digress. Cassandra and Anjeli, what are you doing during this walk?
Yeah.
And Stiff, too.
I think they're holding hands.
Yeah. I think they're just kind of quietly walking together. I don't feel like they talk too much, just kind of enjoying the silence together.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They're like an old couple.
Yes, I love it.
Aw.
Aw.
The kind that you watch and you get sad because you're just like, they're old, but these two are very much young. So
They're
it's
old, but
okay.
they're so wholesome.
Yeah.
Oh. They're so cute.
Yeah. I think Stiff is kind of dragging his feet, being completely out of spell slots, and he just reaches up to his ear, and it's bleeding a little bit with, like, a magical, like, silvery film. Like, he's just not feeling great, but he's well enough in his body to be able to carry on. And he's just, thinking to himself on trying to make conversation, but has yet to broach it. Just taking
seeing-
a long walk.
Seeing how badly you're injured, you watch as Juniper kind of runs her hand along a kind of a low hanging branch that you're passing, and you watch as a bundle, almost like a bundle of grapes, a bundle of these sort of bright reddish berries, kind of sprouts at the end of the branch, and she kind of plucks it as she goes past it, and we'll offer it out to you. Well, it's not much, and maybe you don't want to necessarily eat too many of them at a time, but you can have these if you want.
Oh, hey, oh, thanks. And he'll just hold his hand out for them, smile softly. Eyes are a little red. He takes one and just like pops it in the side of his lip.
They are delicious. I would say pretty easily you would know that these are good berries. You would know that since basically one of them can sustain a person for a whole day, is kind of the reason why you shouldn't eat too many of them at once, and why she didn't have the best reaction to it earlier.
Yeah.
She's very, very full. Anyway, but it takes about 45 minutes of you guys kind of traveling down this winding, almost deer trail she's leading you down. Every so often she'll kind of pause and like listen, kind of touch one of the trees, and almost seem like she's listening to it for a second, before sort of nodding and continuing on.
Could I use survival to do that as well, to like look around the path or whatever, see if anything is coming?
Yeah. Feel
Okay.
free. Give me a
I
survival
will
check.
join that as well.
Okay. Yeah, it seems like what she's doing is like legitimately is talking to trees to be like, anything come by? Anything nearby? Nope, we good? Okay.
Much like
16.
Kenari and Thorn from before. Sorry.
21.
16? Very nice.
Let's go.
Yes, you see signs where like creatures have passed over this trail. At one point you find she kind of pauses and almost crouches down to look at something, and you two kind of join her. And you see this wide patch of the pathway that has a large group of like mammalian footprints that have crossed across it. Kane, Anjeli, you're not quite sure what they are. Cassandra, you would know that these seem to be like wolf prints, of seemingly a pack having headed across the road at some point, but they do look decently old, like they're at least a few hours old, so you feel pretty safe continuing on. And eventually, you reach something. As you kind of break from seemingly the edge of the tree cover, you're still deep in the forest. It's not that like, oh, the trees have gone away, but you hear kind of the rushing of water ahead of you. And as you near it, you see kind of emerging from the tree line what seems to be a large wall of wood. Not like logs that have been chopped down and turned into a wall. I mean like almost a wall of trees that have like grown together into a barrier. And you see in the center of it, there's this like crisscrossing, like cross-hatched, almost gateway of vines, seeming blocking an entrance into it. And Juniper will kind of walk up towards this gate and let out a whistle that sounds like a bird call, and you watch as a head kind of peeks over the edge of one of these large tree branches. And you see a figure, like an elven figure, kind of peering down at her, and she'll call something up to them in Sylvan. And they'll nod, kind of yell something in Elvish to somebody else, and you watch as, kind of with the shifting of wood and foliage, as all these vines kind of uncross, allowing you through this gateway. And as you step through it, past this large kind of tree wall, you find kind of a magnificent village stretching out in front of you. Let me grab the picture of it real quick for you guys.
And Thorn is still asleep, just like...
Thorn is snoozing.
Thorn is snoozing. Again, she had like 16 health points left even when got cured, but she was low. She's always napping one way or another.
You see a small, not quite a city, but like a large settlement that is as much the epitome of the term in tune with nature as you could imagine. You see that there is houses kind of housed in the branches of these massive trees, seemingly growing out of the trunk itself as though they were just not built but just kind of grown into place around their ornamentation. You see a waterfall that kind of pours down over a distinct cliff and kind of sweeps in this river through this place. There is these sort of grown branches and sort of strung vine rope bridges between buildings, along with like several almost like boathouses kind of drifting on this kind of like pond river. Posted the picture.
All right, taking
As
a
you
look.
see, Safe Haven.
Oh, it's so pretty! Thorn's gonna have a lot of comments when she wakes up.
Ooh.
Let me get you the town
Yeah.
music.
But definitely because she's asleep and with the setting of it being purple and all that stuff, she wouldn't be... Because, there's sometimes people that wake up when there's, like, bright lights and all that stuff around you. I'm assuming because it's not that bright because of the purple aesthetic of that picture, Thorn is still kind of, like, fast asleep, trying to regain some health points and whatnot, so...
Yes, it's kind of, it's getting closer to evening at this point. The light has kind of fallen, and you can see that there's... Many of these trees have just, like, wisteria strung from them, kind of growing out of their branches. That kind of dangle down in these almost like weeping willow trails. And the flowers are glowing faintly, adding kind of this soft ambience amongst all the kind of the golden lantern light of the various buildings around the edge of this. And as you step in, the air feels cleaner. Like you're, like before the forest you've been walking through, you can very much have been able to smell the rot of like decaying foliage and so on as you're going through. As you step into here, it's just a literal breath of fresh air. And the grass is sort of green and lush beneath your feet. Flowers are blooming all around you. The water is clear. And you can see as you pass through, you realize that there's almost this miasma, sort of sort of this twinkling green energy, almost smoke-like, that is rising kind of from the walls of this settlement and up into the canopy, almost enclosing it in a protective dome. And you can see in several places along this wall, just the portion of it you can see figures kind of seated, almost in meditation, seemingly maintaining some sort of spell.
If it's okay, I know Thorn is like asleep, but another thing that personally wakes me up is like different sounds, or if there's like a different shift in like noises and whatnot. And so I think maybe with the shift of the city, of kind of like the flowing water and also the different smells and everything, Thorn would just kind of like, what's that? Ooh, what's that? Whoa! And then just looks wide-eyed at everything around her. It's just like, it's so pretty!
Oh, you're awake. Good. Yes, we've arrived.
Juniper kind of smiles. Well, I'm glad you like it.
Yeah, I know, it's so beautiful. What are those? Are they okay? And points to the people that are in the meditative state to try to keep up the miasma.
Oh, those are some of our head druids. They're okay. They're just maintaining a spell to help protect the village.
Okay, I hope they have
swap out
shifts
eventually.
Okay, good. I was about to ask if they swap out and have shifts. Yeah. Oh, Kenari, can I have my crown, please?
Oh, he would have already put it back on your head.
Oh. Thank you.
He did promise you that it would be there when you woke up.
I know he did. Thank you. And like we'll quickly kiss your cheek and then we'll turn back to look at the city around and just kind of like be very wide-eyed, kind of like childlike wonder at the beauty of this place.
You can hear this like kind of soft murmur of voices of just chatter throughout this village. And you see more people than you've seen since you arrived in this realm, all in one place. Now, it is not nearly as like as lush people-wise as Vial's Garden had been. This is not like a central city. Well, it is, but you do see quite a number of people. Some people are kind of hanging out, just like sitting on various tree branches. You can see people in their homes. There's various shops that you can actually see people kind of meandering in and out of, or shopkeepers kind of sweeping their stoops, getting ready to shut down, seemingly for the night, decently soon, although not quite yet, in case there's any place you want to visit. And you can see that there's quite a mix of people here. The large majority of them seem to be those of sort of plant type, so various dryads and such. You see what appear to be a few nereids, kind of sitting at the edge of the river. You see quite a number of various elves, mostly wood elves. You see some Eladrin as well, along with a smattering of other races. You see a family of orcs. You see like a group of gnomes who are off in one area. There's a group of children. There's like a Tabaxian and Aarakocra playing with children of a couple of other races.
That's so cute.
So a bit of a smorgasbord of various races, but mostly elvish and dryatic.
Love it. Yeah, I think Thorn's a little distracted with taking in the beauty of the city, because I think she's seen a lot of like greenery and brown and all that stuff, but with like the purple and everything, it's just very fascinating to her and kind of makes her mind wander a little bit.
Miss Juniper?
Yeah?
Where will we be staying while we're here?
Oh, right. Let me show you. You guys have brought Alva home, so I'm sure the head of the village will be happy to house you. Right up this way, and she will kind of duck towards this sort of staircase that kind of spirals up around one of the trees. And she'll lead you across a couple of like branch and sort of rope bridges, leading to this sort of especially large tree in the center of the village. The one showcased in the thing here. We should get her looked at anyway. And she leads you to this what almost looks like an open air clinic. Yes, Thorn.
I would imagine that it's now officially an hour, so Balto has to go bye-bye, right?
Probably, yes.
I think after she gets, like, and she kind of is like, Thorn is looking around in wonder. I know I'm being distracted, I apologize, but Balto's just like, oh yeah, you gotta go. Okay, we'll get off, and then Balto will lower him down, so that way Kenari can then get off, and then Thorn will get off, and then Thorn will just, again, kiss Balto's cheek and pat us like, goodbye, boy. Thank you for your help. And then Balto will just plod over to some kind of tree, and very much like the tree blights will disappear into it and become one with the tree.
Yes, you watch as he kind of runs away, just in not a fleeing way, obviously.
Yeah,
but in
obviously,
just a gallivanting dog way.
Yeah.
Just a dog who's been let off their leash in the dog park in the woods.
Yeah.
You watch as he kind of runs away along a tree branch, kind of ducking in and out of the wisteria as he goes, and then he kind of dives forward and disappears into the branch.
I wish he was around forever, but he's got to be free one way or another sometimes. Can't be bound to me forever. Anyways, up we go! Like a little bit more energetic, but still is kind of tired.
Yes. You reach this building. A lot of the architecture, for Genshin fans in the audience, a lot of the architecture in this city is very Sumeru. It's very Sumeru city to it. Everything's kind of a mixture of various, like, glass and crystal, a little bit of metal here and there for, like, decoration. Mostly wood. A lot of it seems natural grown. But you eventually find yourselves in this almost open air clinic, like all the windows are kind of thrown open in this building. There is a roof, but it's very airy in here, kind of wide and open. You see kind of these comfortable looking beds kind of lining either wall of this space, this almost like circular room. And as you walk in, you see at the far end of this room, as other kind of elves and various other people kind of bustle around, a few of them bustle around seemingly doing nursing activities. You can see there's a handful of people kind of resting in various beds. Some look injured, some just look a little ill. At the far end of the room, you do see an especially tall figure kind of standing next to a bed that has a tiefling in it. You can see that there is a young halfling who's in the process of kind of bandaging one of their legs. And you watch as Juniper kind of is just like, Sophronia? You wag your finger, why?
Read the chat.
Read the chat.
It's great!
They're crossing the streams!
It kind of looks like him. We'll
Oh,
post
God, no.
pictures of
Kraith's long lost cousin.
I was thinking of Webby's monk. Their teeth.
Oh,
Gotcha.
yeah.
Next one shot when I want to play with them again.
Yeah, you
Continue
see as
forth.
they're kind of winding, as this young halfling is kind of bandaging up this thick gash on one of this figure's legs. And you see as this kind of older looking dryad who's standing beside him is just like, okay, Glory, let's go over this again. What did you say you saw? What did you say you saw? And they're like, I'm telling you, the trees freaking attacked me, okay? And they don't normally do that. No, those ends are usually quite peaceful. This is worrying indeed. And before she can say much else, you watch as Juniper's like, Sophronia? And this older dryad will kind of turn towards her. Oh, Juniper, it's good to see you back. You've brought friends, I see.
Hello. We were attacked by trees as well, so I could say that their statement was valid. Sorry for speaking out of turn. Sorry.
Yeah, they saved me from some woodwoads. Those woodwoads that kind of live a little ways away. That I went to see if they'd seen anything. Well, they were kind of in not a very good mood, and they kind of tried to kill me. Almost lost a leg. Didn't. So that's nice. Also they found Alva.
And she will almost like take you stiff and kind of turn you around so she can see that.
Just like
Gently
flip
turn you around.
180, just like
Here.
exactly.
And kind of there's almost like a record scratch as like everyone in the room like is awake, like looks over. And Sophronia's like, oh shit.
Yeah, we found her, and we've been carrying her. Well, we've had shifts of carrying her.
We brought her here.
Yes. What Stiff said. Oh, that's Stiff, by the way.
Hey, everybody.
Pleasure to meet you. look alive, everyone. And she'll kind of snap her fingers to like snap people out of this like whoa like stupor they're in. And you watch as these two seeming healers, nurses, healers, whatever you want to call them. One is a dryad, the other is this male orc. Will quickly step forward and kind of gently relieve you of this fox and kind of go and set her on one of these free beds and start looking her over.
There's a little like handkerchief tied around from hanging out in Stiff's pack.
Mm-hmm. I tried to cast like Lesser Restoration to see whatever was happening would slow it down. She hasn't woken up since, but I tried. I'm sorry. I was trying.
You watch in a heartbeat.
Sophronia will kind of walk over and take a look as these two medics are kind of untying the various wound bindings you've put on her. She'll kind of look her over and she gives a nod and she looks over at you kind of approvingly. You did fine work. I think she'll be fine. She's just, from the look of these injuries, she was injured rather badly, and she is on the older end, so I think she just needs her rest.
Okay, good.
We'll make
good.
sure she's seen to.
Okay, good. Whew. And then, like, the person would probably still see the visible, like, bruising and everything that is still around on Thorn because she did get clubbed in the head a few times.
Would you like us? She kind of looks around at the lot of you. Would you like some medical attention?
Oh no, I'm fine.
I don't mean to be
I'm fine.
crass, but you're looking a little like hell warmed over at the moment.
I think we just need some
I'm fine.
rest.
If you have hands to spare, we would certainly take a look.
I'm fine. Thorn's just putting up the thing, be like, I'm fine. Don't worry about me. So I think that's a
Thorn.
deception check, probably. Right?
Yeah, give me a deception check.
Okay, yeah, she's trying to play it off like, I'm fine, don't worry about me, because she's putting everybody else before her, because that's naturally what she does. Oh, that's an 18 plus a 3, so a 21.
She's fine.
Yeah, she's like, I'm okay.
I'm okay. I'm a little bruised, but I heal up fine. Don't worry. Focus on everybody else first. Everyone else. Yeah, whew.
Yes. One moment. You watch as she's just like, yes, anyone who needs some medical attention. Melia, could you come here for a moment, dear? And I'm going to put these folks and you in charge of these folks. Make sure that they're put to rights. As for housing, we are more than happy to provide. And you hear kind of a little clip-clop as a centaur, a reindeer centaur, will enter the room.
Yay!
Holding this sort of shepherd's crook-looking staff.
Yes. Please, let me help. We have a couple of beds over here if you want to sit.
And she'll kind of very timidly herd you over towards the beds, and Sophronia will kind of lean over. She's an exchange student. She's still sort of an apprentice going on her.
No problem. Big thumbs up.
Hey, me too.
And she will go about healing you guys up as needed.
I slip the centaur a little heart. Just because I can.
She's flustered, so she probably wouldn't notice yet.
Yeah.
You see that she's wearing like little saddlebags.
It's so cute. If she ever reads it, it will say, accept the love that you deserve and beyond. You are worthy.
I say, was it in this channel? Is her art in here? Let me see.
Yeah, Thorn would have very much like tried to make sure that everybody else gets healing before herself. She's once again her tactic of putting everyone before her because everybody else matters besides her. That's what she's doing.
Yes, this is only copying her art.
It's not because of trauma whatsoever that she's doing this.
Why is my playlist playing Skyrim music? All I'm hearing is Dovahkiin, Dovahkiin. And I'm like, no, I don't need that right now.
Wrong vibe.
Yes, this is the figure you see.
Yeah. Cutie.
Cool.
Aw, adorable.
She's very nervous. She has like these long kind of fawn-like ears that kind of hang down. Constantly like drooping nervously a little bit. Kind of wide, smooth antlers like a reindeer. Little wiggly tail. She appears pretty young. She kind of has speckling along the back quarter still. Now, whether that is just part of her normal coloring or because she is young, you're not sure. But she looks like she's somewhere in her teens. But Sophronia will look over at you. But yes, I will arrange for some housing for you while you're here. You have our greatest appreciation for bringing one of our young ones as well as one of our old ones back with you.
All good. We appreciate it.
Yeah. This place is kind of interesting.
Well, we do our best. While many of the folks of this realm simply live in the wilds, others who've found their way here through various histories, well, made themselves a settlement of sorts, where quite a few of us have decided to settle. It's fine. It's all fine and dandy being out in the forest all day, of course, but some of us like the community more. Sense of camaraderie and such.
It's beautiful.
It is the one safe place we know we have left here, currently.
If you don't mind, I'd like to paint it.
Oh. Feel free if you,
She's a really good painter. Thorn tries to whisper this, but it's very, very loud. She's really, really good.
I believe if you ask Juniper, actually, she knows some of the best perches in the city, so she could probably give you good vantage point advice.
I shall.
Well, welcome to Safe Haven, I suppose I should say. And I think we'll end it there.
Aww.
Since we're getting so close to midnight.
Yeah, that's very true.
What are you typing, Travis?
When you said I'd like to paint it, my mind did not go to painting a scene of it. I was just like, you want to paint the whole town?
No.
Right now, the town.
For about for a split second, I was like, paint the whole town? Oh.
Anjeli escapes in the night to go graffiti tag all the trees.
She pulls a Jinx.
Yep.
Yes.